So just take a look at all these action figures that are lined up here. I'm going to show you each and every one of them one by one. Let's get into this. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of the Predator Vlogs, and today I'm going to talk about my Justice League action figures. So I grew up loving the Justice League, and a lot of it was because of the DC animated universe. That's where I got my first dose of DC goodness, and I became a fan forever. Right, so before I get into the figures and I show you each and every one of these figures, a little bit of a history lesson, right? So the DC animated universe kind of started back in 1992 with Batman the Animated Series. So Bruce Timm and Paul Dini were kind of the brains behind the entire idea of creating that universe for Batman. And of course, Kevin Conroy, one and only, God bless his soul. Kevin Conroy was the voice behind Batman. And that just kicked off a new era of cartoons for the DC universe, right? So we had Batman the Animated Series, then we had the new Batman Adventures, we had Superman Adventures, we had Justice League Adventures, Static Shock, and so on. So all of these kind of combined into that one DC universe, and it came to be known as the DC Animated Universe. And come 2004, 2003, 2004, that's when the Justice League adventures started coming on TV. And I was an instant fan because these stories were so amazing and kind of delved into character development of each and every one of the Justice League members, and there were some amazing stories right there. That was just an amazing experience for me to read those comic books, collect those toys, watch those cartoons, and as they say, the rest is history. So enough of talking, enough of history lessons. Let's get into this video. Before I start showing you the action figures, drop a like, comment down below if you love the DC universe, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video now. Here we go. Starting us off is, there has to be just one, the one and only Man of Steel. He is Superman right here. So you can see the animated look for Superman. These are around 3.5 4 inches tall figures. Some of them are articulated, so you can see Superman has like a few points of articulation. You have neck articulation, shoulder articulation, there is a swivel on the elbow, there is the waist that goes around, and then you have standard articulation on the legs and the knees. So nothing too extraordinary in terms of articulation and posing, but just an amazing look for a figure of its time. So Superman number one. After that, we need to have one and only the Dark Knight Batman right here. I have another articulated Batman figure right here, nice cape, really nice head sculpt for Batman. I have another Batman right here which is slightly different. I kind of use this one, the one on my left, as part of my Justice League display, and I keep this Batman with the Bat family. So that's how I kind of display them. So these are the two Batmans that I have. Next we have Princess Diana. We have Wonder Woman right here. Amazing figure again, really. I like this version much better because the face paint I think on this one is much better, kind of stands better as well. So really you need to have the Trinity in place. So Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, the DC Trinity. So here she is. After that we got the Flash. He is the speedster. In this cartoon series, Wally West was the Flash. So we have the Flash right here, another articulated figure. You can kind of pose him, kind of put him in that running pose, and kind of, you know, you have him zooming around. So you have the Flash. Up next we have John Stewart, Green Lantern right here. John Stewart with his power ring. And I have the other version of John Stewart as well. This is a more older version of John Stewart, which he kind of looked like this in the Justice League Unlimited cartoon. But this is what he looked like in the Justice League Adventures cartoon. So I have both the versions. Closing out the Justice League, we have the Martian Manhunter, John Jones. Really nice figure, comes with an accessory. He has this sort of a headset. So this is what he looks like with the headset. Nice figure, nice colors. And finally, we have, completing out the 7 original members, we have Hawkgirl. She comes with her mace, and this is Shayera Hall of Thanagar, the Hawkgirl. Alright, so continuing with the rest of the Justice League members, we have the next man. He is Green Arrow, Oliver Queen right here. He comes with an arrow and a bow, 2 accessories. There were many iterations of these figures, so depending on the ones that you got, I was able to get him in the single pack. So Oliver Queen comes with the bow and arrow, kind of fitting for Green Arrow. Then we have Arthur Curry, we have Aquaman. I like this version because he comes with his trident and the hook. Really interesting episode, one of the episodes where they kind of delve into why he got the hook for a hand. So really great character development for Aquaman right there. So here we go. Next we have, if we have Superman, we gotta have this, right? Kara Zor-El. We have Supergirl. There are 2 versions actually. So this is one, the one on my right. This is what she initially looks like in the cartoons, and then gradually she makes a name for herself, kind of wants to look more like her cousin, and so kind of takes up this attire. So this is Supergirl right here, and you can see something, right? The entire characters were based on the artwork of the animated series. So in all the male figures and the female figures, you'd see that they were chest heavy. So you would essentially see characters with much broader chests and then thinner legs. That becomes a bit of a problem when you're trying to put these female figures together. Some of them kind of stand well and some of them don't, like you can see right here. So you really got to maneuver them to get them to stand. So here we have Supergirl. Next we have a couple of members from the Green Lantern Corps. We have Katma Tui and I think this is Kyle Rayner. Yeah, so Katma Tui and Kyle Rayner from the Green Lantern Corps. Other than that, we have another interesting figure right here. She is Black Canary. Really good looking figure. This figure does not really stand without some support, so I need to use some of these stands right here. So just kind of put her there. We have a couple of members from the Bat family. First of all, we have Nightwing, Dick Grayson right here in the Nightwing costume. Really good figure. And with him we have Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. Next up, another interesting character, we have the Grey Ghost. A little bit of trivia if you've not seen Batman the Animated Series. Grey Ghost is the character that Bruce Wayne saw as a child and kind of got inspired to become Batman, right? There were a lot of unfortunate incidents, but Bruce Wayne loved the Grey Ghost character when he was a kid. And the Grey Ghost in the cartoon was actually voiced by Adam West, who was Batman in the '66 cartoon. Next we have the Question, another interesting body mold. He doesn't really have a face, he kind of wears a mask to cover his identity. So we have the Question right here, really nice vibrant colors on him. Let's just put him here. And along with Question, we need to have the Huntress right here. So Huntress also needs a stand. So here we go. So continuing the roll call of DC heroes, we have another interesting character, Vigilante right here. After that, we got Firestorm. We're kind of really filling this up now. We have Firestorm. Next we have Steel. Really bulky, nice bulky figure. Looks really good, comes with his sledgehammer. Right there, Steel. Next we have Starman right here. And he comes with this accessory. So really nice looking accessory there for Starman. Let me just put this up. There we go. We have Hawk from Hawk and Dove. I'm still missing Dove, so that's something I need to pick up. We have Captain Atom right here. Really nice looking figure. Stands up pretty well. We have Metamorpho, another interesting character, and how he became Metamorpho. Really good character development in that story. So we have Metamorpho. We have the Streak. We have Green Guardsman. We have, I think her name was Black Siren. And we have Tom Turbine. So these four are the Justice Guild. So these were superheroes that the Green Lantern grew up watching. The Justice Guild. Another interesting character right here, we have Atom Smasher. We have Rocket Red. He comes with this rocket as well, so just kind of put this here. We also have another interesting character that you don't see every day, Wildcat. we have Ray Palmer, Captain Atom right here. All right, so we're closing out on the League members. Now we have the Demon, Etrigan. Really good looking figure, this one. I really love this. Very unique mold, really good looking figure. Kind of, what the fuck? All right, moving on, we have Obsidian. We have the next one, Dr. Fate. He kind of comes with an accessory. I don't really know what this is, sort of a magic effect or something. So yeah, he comes with this accessory. And we have another interesting character. This is the Blue Devil. Blue Devil comes with this trident. So here we go. We have the main man, Lobo. He's kind of a super villain for Superman, but then there's an episode where he kind of helps the Justice League, so I kind of consider him an anti-hero. So I kind of still keep him with the Justice League. And so the last one of the heroes, he is one of the new gods, the son of Darkseid. We have Orion. So let me just put Orion right here. Another thing that I kind of missed showing you was that the Ray Palmer figure comes with this minute little guy who is the smaller version of Captain Atom. So Captain Atom can kind of shrink, so they gave us this smaller version as well. So yeah, these are the heroes. Let's get on into the villains. Alright, so we're starting off with the villains, and the biggest one, we gotta start off with a heavy hitter. We have Darkseid right here. Look at this figure, such amazing detail. Look at that face. Next up, we need to have Kalibak with Darkseid, both of them kind of ruling over Apocalypse. So we have Kalibak. Another important heavy hitter, the beast who killed Superman. We have Doomsday. Look at the face on this thing, look at those details. Amazing figure, really big heavy hitter right here. Next, let's go with Mongol, the ruler of Warworld. Let's look at some of the Superman villains that we have right here. We have a couple of Lex Luthors. With Lex Luthor, we gotta have his main squeeze, Tala. So Tala's right here. This is another one of the figures that needs the stand to kind of get her in the upright standing position. So we have Tala. Some more Superman villains coming up. We have Brainiac right here. Look at that face. That's such an amazing sculpting right there. So here we go with Brainiac. Brainiac knocking off Lex Luthor. So there we go. Another Superman villain in place. We have Bizarro. He's kind of the opposite of Superman in every way, but here we have Bizarro. Let me just put him right here in the back. Another interesting Superman villain right here. We have Parasite. And closing out the Superman villains, we have Livewire right here. So when we're talking about Rogues Gallery, we need to talk about Batman's Rogues Gallery. So the first one naturally we have in place is the Joker. I have a couple of versions of the Joker. This one is more like from his Batman Beyond appearance, and this is more of the original Batman the Animated Series Joker. So we have a couple of Jokers right here. You can't have the Joker without Harley Quinn. So we have Harley Quinn right over here. Let me just put her beside Joker. We have the man that broke the bat. We have Bane. We have the Scarecrow. We have Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin. Right here comes with his umbrella accessory. And finally we have the Clock King. So another obscure kind of a Batman villain, but really interesting character and has a good story if you've seen Batman the Animated Series. We have Humanite right here. He kind of comes with this weapon that's kind of, you can put him right here, riding on top of that, or you can just have him hold this. So I kind of prefer Humanite holding this. So there we go. Has this play feature where if you press this, kind of shoots the weapon. There you go. So that's Humanite. And another big figure that we have is Gorilla Grodd. Look at the size of this guy. Huge figure right here. Major Flash villain. So we have Gorilla Grodd. Let me try and put him in the back without spilling over any other figures. Let's look at some of the B-list villains that we have, part of the crime syndicate. Right here we have Copperhead, comes with this snake accessory. Really good looking figure, very toyetic, colorful on the shelf. This guy right here, this is Psycho Pirate, interesting figure to have. Evil Star right here, another great figure. Alright, so up next we have Devil Ray, another nice figure. Just look at those big red eyes over there. Next, another interesting character, we have the Gentleman Ghost. I'm sure a lot of you are seeing this character for the first time. Gentleman Ghost. He wasn't really featured too much in the cartoons either, but just came as part of a 6-pack, I think, so added him to the collection. Another interesting character, Weather Wizard. We have Goldface right here. We have Dr. Polaris. We have Shade right here. You can manipulate shadows. We have the Mirror Master. We have Amazo. This is the translucent version of Amazo. Great character, great story of how he is an android and then develops powers. Great character arc and development for Amazo as well. We have Cheetah right here. You can see the legs. She kind of needs a peg, so I'll just put her on this peg right here. And then finally we have a product of Cadmus Labs. We have Galatea. She was created using genetic material from Supergirl, and they have a great fight in one of the episodes. So this is Galatea. And that kind of completes the villains that I have right now. I'm still searching for a number of figures that I need to add to my collection. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Smash that like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends, support the channel in any way you can, and I'll try and keep bringing more videos to you. Till then, see you, bye bye. Predator out.